Welcome. Oh, the millennial pause. Welcome back to
Bro, it's your line.
So you think you can fit? I'm Steven Garrick, and that was Peter Rockforty. Peter, it's my mistake with an intro.
We are two pitch artists that learned from the best of the best decades ago to become the best of the best. From the Atlantic City Boardwalk to your local grocery store and big box retailer, we made companies millions of dollars selling products that you'd probably roll your eyes at. And now we're searching social media for pitches that are going to make our hearts sing. From products that make you want to buy or make you want to cry. Welcome to another episode of So You Think You Can Pitch?
Mother's Day?
What the fuck is this episode?
We're selling our mothers.
No,
we're not going to sell our mothers. That's illegal in this country. It is also terrible.
I have a lot of elderly woman respect. I heard this thing recently called Nona maxing, and now it's all I want to do. Yeah, they like you Nona max your life. You take long walks. You take your time doing shit. You make your coffee by hand. You cook everything homemade. You bake your own bread. You do all this type of shit. You knit. You Nona max. Just get as many old granny activities going in your life as possible. And I love it. Go to bed early. Drink a lot of tea.
Yeah, I'm there.
I want to Nona max real hard all the time now.
Okay. Yeah, I love it. I had to, the reason this popped in my head, I was listening to another podcast and they were talking about a movie called Nona's about the restaurant in New York City.
Yeah.
That has the Nona's. And they were like, I think this is a real place. I'm not sure. And then they couldn't pull the name. And then this, that, and the other. And I'm screaming at the podcast. I'm like, it's called Nona's.
Yeah. Did you ever see the movie? It's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
He's great. Yeah. So, Mother's Day. What are we doing? Mother's Day gifts. That's the problem.
Mother's Day.
We're not
gifts.
Selling.
I see. So they're selling the idea of this is the best Mother's Day gift.
Right. So their products,
our
Christmas episode, products are a little bit varied. Sorry.
This is a good idea. This is very topical.
It's topical. I was looking at it, I was like, I don't know if we're recording next Sunday because that is in fact Mother's Day. I'm free, but I don't know if you're doing anything. So I'm going
to spend time with my mother. I'm going to.
Yeah.
I like that. You're like, I'm free. I could do it.
But Peter's not as dedicated as I am.
I guess I'm not.
Because his mother's alive.
That's
brought it
also
all the way down.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I thought we were going to sidestep it. I was like, we're going to sidestep it.
We're just gonna.
That. I appreciate the sidestep.
I almost thought that too. I was like, it's probably for the first 10 years after my mom died, doing this episode would emotionally wreck me, and it's I mean, it never gets easier. It truly doesn't, and it's kind of strange. A couple of years ago, we'll get the heavy stuff out of the way. A couple of years ago, what was the first year that she's been dead for more of my life than she's been alive, which was a weird fuck it, it messed me up, right?
Yeah.
But it's she was a wonderful woman. We miss her every day, obviously, and I think this is just it's a thing that it's out there for people. So if I can reach anybody, don't take it for granted, because my mother passed when I was 19. She had a routine physical, her annual physical, and they were like, one of your numbers is a little odd. It's probably nothing. We'll check it out. And then they proceeded to tell us that for about a year until she passed of multiple myeloma. She was one of the first people in America that went through a stem cell transplant. They were very much we don't have any really good data on if this will work. And you doing it will provide us valuable clinical trial data. And she's like, well, great. Since I'm dying anyway, let's go. I'll sum it up with just this one story. She was getting her uh bone marrow biopsy out of her hip, and that's where they take a
Mhm.
needle and it goes all the way into your hip bone, and they have to
Yeah.
pull out bone marrow. And when they were done, they're like, "Do you have any questions?" And she was like, "Yeah, can I go to karate class later today?" The doctor was like, "Absolutely not." Like,
She wanted to go to karate.
just a strong, formidable woman. And what I will say, if you ever needed to know anything about her, is that if I am ever having a hard time forgiving myself, I think of her reaction to anything I'm doing, and I just know that that she was just amazing. So we miss her. This one's for you. I-
Oh
that feels cheesy.
no, I don't think it's cheesy, man. I think that's very beautiful and vulnerable to be able to talk like that.
Yeah,
In general, to one person, never mind like a bunch of people.
yeah, to tens of people.
All the hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And look, if you
It's,
guys
I
want
mean,
more raw, emotional, beautiful content, just subscribe it. So you think you can pitch
you
it to
bitch at
you.
you.
I'm like, I'm gonna market this. Sorry, Steven. I'm just gonna I'm gonna turn this into an opportunity.
As she was on her, she told me, she said Steve or Beaver, because I was actually born in Beaver, Pennsylvania. Um, she said, Steve or Beaver, if you do one thing in your life, I want you to, uh 22 years from now, make a podcast
in my
with a
honor.
person you haven't met
In my honor.
in my name.
I'm your mother from the future. And here's what I have to tell you.
And so I do that. That's why we do that. I know we haven't really I know we have like all this like sales pitch experience, and we've like cited that as the reason, but
But this is the real
truly
reason.
the engine behind it
Yeah,
is my mother's dying wish
it's beautiful. I'm just
to
grateful I could be
critique
a part of
a
it.
social media platform sales pitch method that didn't exist. She was ahead of her time. She was ahead of her
Very
time.
obviously. Yeah,
Um,
that's
so
beautiful, man.
rest in power, King. But
Rest in power.
mothers.
Oh, Mother's Day. Yeah. I think that was just splendid. Um,
But so I lived in the South. I had Southern mom vibes growing up. You had
okay.
Italian mother vibes growing up. And I know
Yes.
one, like, as we were becoming friends, that was one of the things we talked about a lot, of how similar.
Yeah, what is the Southern mom's weapon of choice? Like, what's the primary weapon and then the secondary weapon?
It's guilt, and then making it think it was your idea.
Oh, no,
You
I'm
know.
not talking about coercion and
Oh,
persuasion tactics. That's a totally different section. What I'm talking about are actual, like, the objects that you would be beaten with.
Object have to be beaten with. She
Not the emotional weapons. We'll get there in a second.
I mentioned karate class. She had two teenage boys. She straight up kicked me one time, and I
Oh.
and I went,
No
"Ooh," like
weapons?
it was
Hand
like,
to hand combat? Yes.
right in my solar plexus, and I went, "Gah." Like I made the noise and everything, and I was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
And then like there would be times like we'd be on the playground or something,
She did the
and they'd be like,
bow at the end. She was like,
"You don't bow to your enemies," but she there'd be times on the playground where kids would be like, "Oh, are you gonna run to your mommy?" And I'm like, "You truly don't want me to go get her. Like you
yeah, yeah.
like, that's not we're not this doesn't warrant that." Like if I want the nuclear option.
Are you gonna go run to your mommy? Do you want to be in the hospital?
Listen, we'll all go
Your
to hell
choice.
together. I don't know if you want. That's six. No, her one of the things that always struck me, and I noticed this when I was in Italy too, of like it's 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 kind, but it's not nice.
Yep.
It's like this very like gentle firmness of comfort while pushing you to like be a gentleman, like all these things. But at the same time, like being firm, it's like, yeah, you can come for the comfort, but then you're gonna get back out there. Cause I was a pretty soft kid overall. I was very sensitive. So
Well, we covered that up with a whole lot of walls. And now look at you.
it took a lot of trauma to get this funny.
Yeah, no weapon choice, just hand to hand. My mom
Yeah,
was
I
like
did. Well, so there
classically
was the
Italian.
spoon. There was the wooden spoon that would happen, but
Right, but that sounds like that was her secondary weapon.
yeah, no, she didn't need it. Yeah.
Right. My mom's primary is the wooden spoon. And
Okay.
she had different sizes. Like depending on how mad she was, she would take like the little spoons would scale up all the way to like this massive fudge stirring spoon that we have.
Oh wow, okay.
Like a literal arm's length long, and
You got a spurtle.
the bat of it is the size of my hand. Like it's a massive spoon. And I just remember one time I was getting chased around the house with a medium-sized spoon for doing something that I can't remember, but it was bad. And I was running away because I was like, I could maybe avoid this. Then I got cornered. Yeah, you never run. Don't run, guys. Like it's easier if you just take your licking. Like, so I'm running around the house and trying to avoid it. That was a bad idea. I get cornered in the living room. My mom starts giving me like a couple spanks with the spoon, and I hear, and my mother just goes, "Don't move." and I was like, and I see her like walking back into the kitchen. I'm like, no, mommy, you got me already. No, mommy, please. And she's like, and she comes back with the big fudge stirring spoon that I was telling you, this massive thing. And she goes, I got you for what you did. Now I'm getting you for breaking my spoon.
For you breaking my spoon.
I was like, oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Unlucky day.
Yeah, absolutely. Or
no children were hurt in the telling of that joke, by the way. I don't want anybody going after my mom. Like, no children were hurt in the telling of that joke.
Yeah. Or you have those moments where it's like because we would play outside. We were just in the woods a lot. But I'd be riding my bike. Like one time I took my bike off this like 8-foot retaining wall. Worst moment, like the gear shift like cut into my leg. I had a bruise, like a huge on my hip, and I'm like limping home, completely upset that I ruined my nice pants. Yeah, because I just wanted to play before church.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
It sucks when you ruin your nice pants.
Yeah. But the food memories live forever. It all.
What was the meal of choice? What was mom's like signature dish? If you could have it her dish one more time, what would it be?
Yeah, so this is tricky because she was not a good cook.
Oh, okay.
But those meals are comforting, right? Like we had the standard like tuna casserole stuff. She would make spaghetti and meatballs and all that.
Yeah.
But of everything, the thing I was having the most trouble with when I had her cookbook after she passed was the raisin bread that she would make every Christmas. And I could never get it to work. I couldn't figure out why. And then I finally like brought it up to my aunt or something. And she was like, oh yeah, your mom would just make changes and adjustments to the recipes and just never write them down. She just knew the changes. And she was like, let me write up what she did. And then I was like, okay, this is it. Yeah. So I make a mean raisin bread now.
See, the tribal knowledge is insane.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, but she didn't measure. I mean, she had recipes, but like, she very much had that Italian grandmother kind of thing of, it's this much until it works like this.
Yeah, she was Nonamaxing.
Yeah, she was Nonamaxing.
Yeah.
So what's your dish
Um,
that you ask
from-
for when you go home?
yeah, my mom's chicken cutlets
Okay.
with like the side being pasta and her homemade sauce
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and garlic broccoli.
Is it like a red
That
sauce or
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is
Red
it like
sauce.
chicken parmesan or is it like
No,
just
no.
cutlets?
Cutlets. Just the chicken cut. Sometimes it's chicken parm, but that's not the meal. It's like chicken
Yeah.
cutlets, pasta on the side, and then the broccoli. You could even, if you really, I mean, my mom never served it this way, so I can't say that it would be my dish, but you could have the pasta first, throw a meatball in there for good measure, and then after preemie, move to secondi, which is the chicken cutlets and the broccoli. That is the perfect meal for me.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Nice. Did you get Italian growing up in the house?
What do you mean get Italian?
Like
did I
was that a
become
language
more
that
Italian?
was Italian
No,
thrown around?
no, my mom doesn't speak. So I was
Okay.
I was the first person in my family post-immigration that took to trying to learn the language.
Yeah. It's so wild to me. We're gonna fall into a history tangent, but it's so wild to me. There's a whole subset of I forget which immigration wave it is, but it still kind of happens to this day. But like, it's definitely our mom's generation of their parents, so
Yep.
grandparents, I guess, generation of like we have to like blend in and assimilate and like we're not gonna
Yes.
speak. We're not none of the language, none of that. Like, because Italians had a very rough time coming in here at first.
Oh yeah.
In the New York area, and that just sort of happens, unfortunately. But thankfully, these days we fixed all those problems, and now
we fixed all of them.
We
didn't
resolved it.
redirect. We didn't redirect those problems or make them worse. Even
no, we didn't kick it
fixed
down the
them.
road. That's crazy.
I mean,
that'd be crazy.
Make those problems great again.
That seems to be the goal. Oh,
that is that's our one and only cheeky political plug that we'll make for the day.
Make our problems great again. Absolutely.
Oh man. And one of the problems I have, Steven, is I just don't know what to get my mom for Mother's Day.
Well, that's a great question, and I'm glad you asked because we got some suggestions for you. Now, what sort of things have you gravitated to in the past?
Well, I don't know. Sometimes I go traditional and I do things like flowers. This year, I found this thing on Instagram that I'm very excited about, which is a reflection book. It's a journal that you give to one of your parents and they fill it in over time. And it says things like, what was your best memory of going on a date in high school? And what was your favorite dish to cook when you first got your own apartment as a young adult? Like little moments in time that, when you're a certain age, when you're 70, you're probably not thinking about this shit. But the prompt makes you go back to this place where you're just like, oh yeah, that. And then you get this golden little nugget of a memory, both as the recipient of the book, but then for like my sister and I being able to then have that book like to go through later on is also very nice. So I'm very excited about that gift.
I did something similar like that for my dad, and it was very eye-opening to have him like just as like, oh yeah, summer at 16, like blah blah blah. And I'm just like, you're a whole human?
A whole human. Who would have thought?
Okay, last question before we get into these. What is your favorite story about your mom or parents that an aunt or uncle provided more context for and just changed the whole thing? Like a story you grew up with, and then when you were a full adult, you like either realized like, oh, on
I
those
have
road
it.
trips.
I have it.
Okay.
I have it.
Okay.
So, so my mother told a story about how when her and her brother were growing up, so she has a younger brother by 5 years. When they were growing up together, maybe 4 years, I don't know. Anyway, when they were growing up together, he had like slammed her hair into one of the drawers, like trapped her hair in the drawer, and she couldn't get her hair out, and they were having this big fight. And then she chased him around the house and like, was mucking around with him or whatever, and this and that. But he was set to be the villain in this because he had gotten her hair caught and she didn't know what to do and she couldn't get out of it, et cetera, et cetera. And I was like, wow, like that's like it's a fun story, not because of the what's going on, but it's because it's these two now adults in your life and you have to picture them in these children capers that, only mature people do. So it's interesting in that regard. But then when I went to have like one of my first hangouts with my uncle, just the two of us, and I'm like visiting him in LA and living in his apartment, and we're chit-chatting every night. And he's like, did I ever tell you about like what your mother and I used to do like when we were really little? And I'm like, yeah, you don't have to, because mom already told me you slammed her hair in the drawer. And he's like, I slammed her hair in the drawer. I slammed her hair in the drawer. She put spiders in my drawer. So like, it was a retaliation.
Yeah.
And I had no idea like the whole time.
Left that little piece out.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Makes you think, it really makes you think.
Oh, it does. What I didn't even realize
when the victor gets to decide the narrative, really makes you think how reliable our history books are.
Like, well, wait a minute. Yeah, no, absolutely. It took me a long time to realize on all of our family vacation road trips that there weren't that many paper mills in America. My dad was just farting in the car.
Oh, yeah.
We're driving past the paper mill and we're like, yeah, it smells terrible. Yeah, good times, good memories. Once you repress all the trauma. Mother's Day. So
mother. Oh my God, Steve. I'm just waiting for like by the end of the episode to be in a full meltdown,
and then
like, progressively just gets an inch worse and inch worse and inch worse, and like by like minute 56 of this fucking thing, you are in an absolute like meltdown.
And if she had
as long as you repress the trauma, like.
No. That's what staying busy's for.
Oh, right.
You can't outrun it, Peter.
No,
I can't outlift it.
I tried. I tried to outride it, outswim it, everything. It doesn't work.
If I become physically strong enough, no. So this Mother's Day, if you don't have anything, probably a little late, but not everyone overplans like I do. So hopefully these pictures will give you some ideas. We picked some really high selling influencers this time. By we, I mean I. And we are just we don't have specific products, but what I did find on the TikTok shop was like one of the top selling things is a self-care spa basket. So this is within the top 150,000 of sales. You will see an example of this. It's not exactly this example. This one is more geared towards Valentine's Day, but there's Mother's Day versions of these. You're gonna it's looking around $32 for like a gift, like a smorgasbord or You know, it's got like tumblers, caps. We'll see the products themselves, but around $32. If you're selling these, the commission rates are anywhere from 8 to 12%. 12% commission on $32 is pretty decent, especially when you are capitalizing on this. Now, as always, our stats are brought to us by Fastmoss. If you are a content creator, if you are selling things, you need data to make your videos more targeted.
You need Fastboss.
You need Fastboss. Still got the special going on. Spend 200, get 200. Spend 500, get 500. Up to 1,500 will get you 1,000 back in credits on their site. So, like I said, we're being a little fast and loose with this. So let's go ahead and take a look at one. And
we've seen this guy before, haven't we?
It's unmuted.
If you're not good at giving gifts, this one's for you. Because this Mother's Day box has 10 different gifts, like some warm fuzzy socks, a rose that lights up, a glass cup, some massage oil, some bath salt, a hair scrunchie and clip, some handmade bath soap, a cute scented candle, some body scrub, and a heart bath bomb all in one gift box. And if you hadn't noticed, this is all stuff she's actually going to use. Now, my mom's favorite color is blue, but you can get different color options, and I believe different gift basket options as well. But this is definitely better than I could have did, and it's better than those store-bought ones. However, it is approaching fast, so if you want to be prepared early like me, I'll be linking it in the video.
Okay, short and sweet. Oh.
I don't like that gift idea. I have to get that out of the way before I comment on him, because I think that I perceived what was happening negatively because I hated the gift idea so much.
Okay.
So I need a moment to process his commentary, and I'm taking that moment in order to reflect on the fact that that product just is not, it's just what a bunch of thoughtless junk. Like,
okay.
Well, you know what I mean?
I do. While
you know what I
process,
mean? Like,
I do know what you mean. While you process that, that's Simon's shop. ID is simons.savings. Top 3 categories are men's perfume, cards, and shorts. Total units sold in the past 28 days, 10.3 thousand units. He only has 40.8 thousand followers and a 1.17% engagement rate, trending up 2,000 new followers over this past 28 days. Yeah, I understand what you mean about the
are all the products the same thing? This gift box?
No, there weren't enough unified pitches, but there are certainly a couple that are gift boxes.
All right.
It seems to be a pretty popular overall item, but there's some other things in this episode.
I feel
coming
like
up.
I would give something like that to someone that I knew absolutely nothing about.
Okay.
I had absolutely no context as to who this person was. There was nothing personal that I understood about them or could draw from. And I was like, here is a collection of the most unoffensive and very commonly accepted things that a person of your age and sex would probably like.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like without any type of care to who you are as an individual.
Well, yeah. I mean, if your person is into bath bomb, like if your person regularly gets these things,
sure,
then I see how it could fit. Or if you're bad at giving gifts and you're like want to attack it with volume, I can certainly understand that as well.
That's fair.
But I do know what you mean. But his pitch, I
liked his pitch.
Yeah, he has he very much had a quiet intensity and engagement that I thought was very effective. It was product forward.
I agree.
The display of everything was, aesthetically pleasing. It was all laid out like you're getting all this.
Yeah, and that was actually really nice.
Which makes me understand his other, like his success as well.
I was told
it looks like
if you're not good at
native deodorant, got some
I was
air
told
conditioners on there. bird feeders, all sorts of stuff on his.
Cool. Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah. Okay, moving right along.
Oh, here we go. Another Mother's Day bundle.
Ain't got y'all mother nothing for Mother's Day. I was in the same boat as y'all until I got on TikTok and found this bundle. They all have different things in them, but I got the one with a 40-ounce tumbler, a candle, a throw, a bomb bell, and there's so much other stuff included. I'm not gonna lie. And for the price, you cannot beat it. It's way better than just giving your mom money. Way better than just giving her one thing, roses, whatever. This all in one is way better. I know y'all still ain't got.
Who's giving their mother money on Mother's Day? Where are all the Mother's Day cash cards? Like who's gonna put a fucking hundo in their card for Mother's Day and being like, here you go, ma. Don't spend it all in one place. Get yourself something nice.
Yeah. Well,
man.
Yeah. And even in cultures where like giving cash is like a fully acceptable gift, like is that true of Mother's Day as well? Like,
yeah,
it just feels odd. That could just be me though. I'm not sure. But also that pitch annoyed the absolute shit out of me.
Shaking the product.
Like
thoughtless,
those cuts were insane. They
undirected.
hurt my heart. Let's here. This is what I'm talking about.
I know y'all still ain't got y'all mother nothing for Mother's Day. I was
You
in the
don't know
same
me.
boat as y'all until I got on TikTok and found this bundle. They all have different things in them, but I got the one with a 40-ounce tumbler, a candle, a throw,
He
a
is
bomb bell,
brand
and there's so
new.
much other stuff included. I'm not gonna lie. And for the price, you cannot beat it. It's way better than just giving your mom money. Way better than just giving her one thing, roses,
If you
whatever.
go back
This all
back.
in one is
to the beginning, and I'm going to tell you when to pause. Be ready to pause immediately because it's.
I know y'all still ain't got y'all mother nothing for Mother's Day. I was in the same boat as y'all until I got on TikTok and found this bundle. They all have different things in them.
Go back a tiny bit, like go back a second.
Things in them, but I got the one with a
Go a little
40-ounce
further.
tumbler, a candle,
further.
a throw, a bomb bell, and there's so much other stuff included. I'm not gonna lie. And for the price, you cannot beat it. It's way better than just giving your mom money. Way better than just giving her one thing, roses.
There's
whatever.
one moment right back in there where he looks up. He's looking directly at the camera, and then he looks up like, huh? And then he goes back to the camera. So I think he's probably being coached by someone. It's maybe one of his first videos. There's got to be an element of newness for this that's making him feel a little uncomfortable because he's got so much nervous energy and he's shaking the box like crazy. And there's so many edits, which is the only reason why you would do that is because you made so many mistakes and you just were trying to make it one shot, or you didn't care to make it one shot rather.
It smacks to me of somebody cutting out the pauses, and it's kind of crazy because he seems like a young guy, but that's a very like new TikTok style of editing where it's like jump cut jump. It's like it just cut where it's like it cuts out. Maybe it was like AI cuts.
Maybe
that just cut the pauses out to make the video appear to be more emphatic.
That's a clever little thought. Yeah.
The only thank you. I've been working on my thoughts. The only thing I can say is that his opening hook had some merit into it of like, it's late in the game for Mother's Day and you're scrambling for a gift. That's very relatable, but that's where it ended. That's where it all ended for me. And I'm like, yeah.
Yes. And if we imagine whatever was in that guy's box being similar to whatever was in the guy before his box, like they were the same type of product because they were talking about different colors and whatnot. I'm actually okay buying from the first guy, but I don't even know what's in the box with the second guy. Like,
yeah, just verbally telling what the product is the same energy as like, trust me, this is good.
Yes.
Like I don't. You like the presupposition of a sales pitch is you are selling me something. So I don't necessarily trust. Like, I know your
Yes.
motivation is to sell. So
yes, yeah, you can't do the just trust me, because the nature of the engagement relationship wise is that they do not trust you.
yeah, it's
Right.
it's the unspoken contract of sales of like, I'm trying to convince you to buy this.
But isn't that the beauty of salesmanship in a way? Like
Yeah.
the ability for someone to take that predisposition and turn it on its head and have the value and the charisma and the authority necessary to make that lack of trust a feeling of trust.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I didn't think that was strong. And this is
We're out.
1D2K. And for that reasons, we're out. Top 3 products are smart glasses, hats, and shorts. Sold 198 units over the past 28 days.
That doesn't surprise me.
And 29.3 thousand followers and a 5.96% engagement rate. So
People
this is
people like watching them, but they're not buying from them.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. He smacks me of one of those people that like does the actual like social media thing better than the actual incorporating
Selling
that into
thing.
sales
Yeah.
thing. So if you had to sell a bundle, what would your angle be?
Creating a story around all of the items in the box.
Okay.
So you don't know what to get your mom for Mother's Day. I totally understand. Everybody's in that situation. So we have this gift box here, and I'm going to tell you exactly how your mother's going to use it in the next 60 seconds. So the first item is your coffee mug, and this is where she's going to put all of her beautiful iced coffee and this and that. Then later in the day, she needs to, do her hair, and she puts it with the bow in her hair. And then later in the day, she's doing this, and later in the day, she's doing that. By the end of the day, she's done all of this stuff, guys. She's super tired. Guess what? There's a bath bomb in there as well. She's going to relax with that bath bomb at the end of the night. And don't worry, the coffee mug that she used, she already rinsed that out, and now there's wine in there. So she's going to use that twice. And there you go, guys. With 10 products or less, you've created the perfect day for your mom for Mother's Day.
So like a Mother's Day start to finish sort of thing. Like,
yeah. But like making sure that each product has its place in her like day and making it as concise as possible, so that that line of like, I'm going to show you how all these 10 products create the perfect Mother's Day for your mother in 60 seconds or less. Like that's the hook.
Yeah.
And then
she's going to be thanking you all day with each gift. It's like, if you wanted to like buy this and repackage it, you could be like, open this at like 8 a.m., open this at 10 a.m., open this at, that could be.
Yeah. I guess you could start to play with the numbers of it. The reason why I'm doing the setup of a story is not to pitch the product of a perfect Mother's Day, but to make sure that all 10 things that are inside of the box are tied to a relatable moment that someone goes, oh, my mom would do that. Oh yeah, my mom would do that. So it becomes its own like phantom benefit stacking in a sense. You're like tying the loop on each and every product to make sure that they are like, wow, I get everything in that box by the end, because they see some glimmer of value in each little thing, because it got connected to like a real life scenario. So then by the end, when you're like, these are usually $100, but we're selling them for 40, people are like, that makes sense to me, because I would probably pay $10 for each of the 10 items inside that box.
Right. Oh yeah. And that gets you your value to value to action bridge there. Yeah.
Bingo.
We should actually do an episode that is us breaking down the rubric.
That would be fun. I would do that.
Yeah. Okay. We'll add that to the list of things. All right. Next up.
Oh, look at this cake. Oh, it's a card.
Her face when she opened this up, like, who wouldn't smile? See, the problem is people always think, oh, I got to spend the most money on gifts and lavish things. But at the end of the day, it's stuff like this that really show how thoughtful you are. And I know for a fact she's never seen this in a store before. She really might cry when she see this right here. If you can still see that shopping cart in the bottom left, that means they back in stock. So don't wait till the last minute. They will sell out. Imagine her face when she...
Don't tell me when my mother's gonna cry.
I'll make my mother cry on my own merit. Thank you.
Like, don't you guess when my mother will cry?
Yeah,
Lots of product shaking.
but
There's something about him that I really liked. His attention score is way high from me. Like, there's something
yeah,
I
yeah,
really
absolutely.
just-
And it's not just I
liked
was
him
like, that's
so
a nice
much.
hat. Where do I get that hat?
No, yeah, the whole vibe. I was like, pitch really isn't doing it for me, but I want to buy this card from you. Like, just because you seem cool.
Right. Yeah, definitely just one of those like it factor kind of guys that I'm just like, you're so cool.
Yeah.
How do I get cool?
You really think she'll cry? Oh, give me two, just in case I lose one.
But there is like, I mean, hey, if you got it right, but
Yeah.
just get lost in those eyes. This would be so much more impactful if he saved that opening card moment with better handling and transitioned it into like, I know what you're thinking, like Mother's Day, you got to get her a card. What card are you getting? This is the card. Open it for that full visual impact because it'll take up most of the frame, and combined with your charisma, it'll just be over the top. And it was short, it was sweet, it got to the point. He definitely elevated the card out of cards you could buy to be something more than just a card, which is, the name of the game, frankly. I mean,
Yeah, I agree with that. He used the open card as his hook moment to get people to watch, which I can appreciate. But I do agree that I think there's another way you can make a hook, because if you're trying to sell that card, opening it has to be a wow moment.
yeah,
Opening it has to be
wow
like
moment.
the wow moment. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then please don't shake the card. Please don't shake the card. Please don't shake the product. Don't shake the product. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, especially because it is in fact paper. So when you shake it, it moves and it makes it look a little flimsy, and you don't want that. That was one of the things Peter and I would always train is you hold the product as if it's gold. And whether or not they will consciously acknowledge it, they will subconsciously acknowledge how the reverence you have for the product. The other thing of like the attention score, I mean, it's just very charismatic, handsome guy. So like that does a lot of heavy lifting. But we would also like, you have to be put together when you're doing a pitch. And that's not to say you have to look a certain way or be a certain way or none of that. It just has to be intentional from like start to finish. Where is your camera facing? What's behind you? Like everything has to be precise. So when you have these elements, we're going to get nitpicky because the only element that is standing out to us is this one thing, and it makes it stand out more because the rest is just on point. So
I
let's
love
see
what
what
you
we
just
got
said
here.
about. I love what you just said about. It just needs to be with intent.
Right.
I think that sometimes people get confused. Oh, I could never do that. Oh, it takes a certain this, or I have to be funny, or I have to be that, and in all, I know you'll be able to relate. In my history of training hundreds and hundreds of people, it really didn't matter. Anybody could go up there and do a good job, but you're absolutely right. They had to not be nervous or scared or distracted. Like they had to go up there focused and with a lot of intent. This is what I was sent here to do, and I'm going to do it in this way. And if they had that intent, like even if they were very sheepish or very energetic and bombastic, those things almost didn't, like they were colors on the palette, but they didn't amount to the shape of the picture the same way that someone being focused and caring about what they're doing did.
Yeah. We can't say colors anymore, but I understand your
shit. I always mess that up.
I know. Well, it's because we were talking about beating kids earlier. It took us back to another time. Oh, the South was fun. This was
so was the North, bro.
Underscore Millie 1K, lint removers, security cameras and systems, car battery repair tools are his top 3 categories. Sold 3.5 thousand units in the past 28 days. Certainly believe it with his conversion. But this is what we're saying: 239.7 thousand followers with a 5.68% engagement rate.
Yeah.
Change that handling. It's gonna it will subconsciously reflect. You don't even have to like acknowledge it or truly make that big of a difference, but just that stillness and the, it really stands out, especially when we're doing like side by side videos. All right, let's move on to jewelry. I think this might be our only.
This birthstone mom necklace is giving all the sentimental vibes and probably one of the best gifts I've ever received. What I absolutely love about this is that it's not overpowering. The letters are the perfect size. This is by one of my absolute favorite brands. I have so many pieces by them, and they literally look exactly the same way as they did on day one when I opened the box, months and months down the road. The price and the quality on their jewelry is so unmatched. This was such a nice gift for Mother's Day, but give it anytime throughout the year, right? Just because, or a birthday, a holiday, anything. I'm going to leave it linked right down below for you. Yes, they do have every single month right now. So make sure that you're grabbing yours because these are super popular and sometimes your month might be gone. This birthstone mom necklace is.
There's something very trained and educated about what she's doing there.
Yeah.
The patter, the hand gestures, the lists, the way the patter and the tamer both matched almost throughout, and then right at the end when she did the call to action, the tonality changed and she got a little guttural, like it might be out. Like she did that little like chain, like it was almost a trigger on the change of tone so that it incited action. There's something very trained about what she's doing. I'm not sure that I personally enjoyed it, but
yeah,
I appreciated it for sure.
No wasted words is important. The emphasis and excitement was there. She addressed your points of jewelry of like, you don't want to get something cheap and then it just like has signs of age or patina on it.
Jewelry is a tough sell too. We used to do jewelry, and that was I did jewelry for a little while. Yeah, it was never an easy sell.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's tough. I mean, what are you gonna like? How do you pitch jewelry? You've got to talk about the fact that it doesn't smear or rust. We had part of the demo where we would, show that you couldn't rub off the gold from the jewelry and all that. It was beyond that though. It really starts to just get, do you want to buy some jewelry for someone you know?
Yeah.
Like your benefits tag is like, who do you know that wears jewelry?
Probably one of the oldest products in existence. And how do you like you're either jewelry always felt like more of a display. Like you just like, what features are you bringing to this that distinguish it from other jewelry? It's like, well, high quality jewelry doesn't tarnish. Like as long as you're buying quality, so you're really just convincing people of the quality. Yeah, and that's how good are you at convincing people of things, and that's where you get into like tactics as opposed to like pitching. So
yes. And the market is tricky too, because the people who don't wear jewelry, And the people who do
Yeah.
wear jewelry are usually the type of people that want to make sure that that jewelry is super nice if they're going to wear it. So
Yeah.
then you're looking for that middle wishy-washy where it's like, I wear jewelry, but I don't really give a shit what kind of jewelry it is. I just like to accessorize, and it's tough to mark out who that is or who that isn't.
Yeah, and I think she did everything she could with it. You know, she commented it's like it's the perfect size. You know, just that, and the demo and everything was good. Of like,
Yeah.
you know, here's how it sits on your neck. You know, it's like, I mean, like you said,
Yeah.
there's not much you can do. But she's clearly very practiced and polished at this, which is Rachel Forbes 10. That's the ID there. Laptop bags, tote bags, and travel bags are the top 3 categories, and she sold 3.4 thousand units in the
She
past
sure did.
28 days with 41.6 thousand followers and a 1.18% engagement rate. So yeah, she's clearly
Just fine.
doing just fine. Some of her other products here, yeah, I mean she's got good handling in some of these. So
She does.
okay, coming. Let's see. Yeah, we got 2 left here. Oh, I think this might be another box. No, blanket. I'm not sure. Let's find out.
5 amazing gift ideas right here, all at different price ranges. So let's talk about them. And all of them are on sale. This comfort
I don't know why all
streamer
the
blanket.
volume
This
is
is
down.
literally
Okay,
straight luxury.
5 different
These
products.
blankets are 5-pound weighted, and they're normally $150 on the TikTok shop. But right now they are running a huge sale. You can get this less than $80, and that is less than you can even get it on their own website. Mine is in the color frost. They have other color options. I know some of them are out of stock, but they still have plenty to choose from. Moms are always cold, so she will definitely love this gift, and you're able to get her a really nice blanket at an affordable price because of the sale. This is the Neck Tech foot massager, and I have had this for like 6 months now. I swear to you, I use this almost every single night. It has massage, it has compression, it has heat. This massager is literally heavenly, and it's normally $90, but right now they have it marked down to $62. That's for this color, but I also just checked, and I think they have a white one that's even cheaper, like $55. Because I've used this almost every night for the past 6 months, I can confirm that the quality is really, really nice on this. I have gotten other massagers, like neck massagers and different things, that have all broken. So this one is definitely the highest quality one that I have. If your mom has feet, I promise you they're probably hurting, so she'll love this one. This one is the most affordable one of the 5 and also the most sentimental. This is the Mom I Want to Hear Your Storybook, and this is one of the things that I this Mother's Day. It is a journal with a whole bunch of prompts in here asking questions about your mom's life, starting with childhood, going through her teenage years, her family tree, becoming a mom. So many questions that you might not think to ask your mom on the day-to-day, but you would love to have the answers to. This is a great keepsake to be able to pass down the generations. It's a way for your mom to leave her legacy on this earth. I can guarantee your mom has a lot of stories to share. So this is a great way to be able to learn more about your mom.
Stop shaking the products.
Context of mom and just as a
Stop it.
Discovery set by Fleur. They are a really popular brand right here on TikTok shop, and they just came out with a brand new set. There are 2 new fragrances on here that they just released, and you can't get them anywhere else except in this discovery set. Buying fragrance for someone can be really hard because you don't know what kind of fragrances they like, what kind of notes they prefer. So this is a great way for her to be able to try a whole bunch of different fragrances, and then she can go and buy the bigger size if she wants. What I'll say about Fleur is
commissions
way of making you fall in love with all of their scents. For $38, you're getting all of their most popular fragrances. And last is this Korean skincare bundle by WNP. First is their massaging eye cream. It is filled with peptides in it for underneath the eye, and with the massaging applicator
That's 5
to
products,
apply
right?
that, it really allows for better absorption.
We get the idea.
No, we have to go to the end. We made it that far. Don't cut it out at the 87% line.
Feels good. It's super cold, so it really wakes up the underneath of your eye and can reduce that morning swelling. It also comes with their emergency repair oil suspension serum.
You would have never known about the emergency repair oil.
Because in here you get their viral hyaluronic acid serum, which is the strongest concentration on the market. Plus, it's also filled with collagen and peptides. In this one product, you're getting moisture, you're getting firming, and you're getting fine line treatment. We're running a great sale on this bundle for Mother's Day too, so this would make a great gift. Your mom would love it. Good luck picking. I have all of them linked below. If you're shopping.
Oh, Maron, that was exhausting. I am
Yeah.
ready for bed after that one.
There was no change in tone for that whole
Oh my God. And
that
just
whole
shaking
thing.
the product the whole time. I thought I was going to have a seizure.
Stephanie _Ann_05 swimming camera accessories, phone holders, and mounts, 2.2 thousand units over the past 28 days, 48.5 thousand followers, and a 0.98% engagement rate. And now we know why.
I feel like I would have enjoyed them if they were 5 separate videos about 5 separate Mother's
For
Day
sure.
product recommendations.
Yeah,
like,
and
it was too long and monotonous, and honestly, it took away from all 5 products because by the end, I felt like they had all whitewashed together, even though they're incredibly different things, just by the way she was presenting them.
this is the type of video that is for your followers. Like I didn't know. Oh, hey Mike. Meg commented on the live. It's time to start shopping for my Mother's Day gift. You haven't started yet? Shame. Shame upon you. I mean,
Shame.
welcome and thanks for watching.
Yes, welcome
Oops.
and shame.
Well, hopefully one of these
we have so
products-
many followers and so many viewers that we have the luxury of harassing the ones that we want to harass.
I know who that is. How you doing? Good to see you. I'll call you later. This is what we're telling you, folks. Get in on the ground floor now, because so you think you can
Perks.
pitch.
There's
The perks are endless.
You can get a
because
patch.
you can get a patch.
You might get a hat.
I'm
with a
not
patch
sewing
on
it
it?
on your hat. I guess I will. Somebody,
See. Oh,
if you want a poorly hand stitched hat,
2 washed up 40-year-old white males with acting degrees. You think we're not gonna vie for people's attention at will?
how are we getting lost in the noise?
Yeah. I'll sew it on your hat. Do you want a pair of pants? I'll put another one on a pair of pants.
I'll
for
put
you.
it on the pants too.
Whatever you want.
Have you
don't
heard
like the
that
patch? I'll
song?
make
Have
a
you
new
heard
one.
that parody song, "Another White Boy with a Podcast"?
No, you got to send it.
It's
to me.
good. It's a little on the nose, but I mean,
Feels on the nose. All right.
But yeah, so I don't know how this video, because the reason I stopped it when I was like, oh, this is not a sales pitch video. This is kind of like a content video for creators,
Yeah.
but it is eligible for commission because they are linking the products. So perhaps there is something there.
I mean, she's doing fine on her other products, and I'm sure if we went and watched some of the videos where it was single focused, it would range from, medium to great.
But
It's
when
just-
you're doing these, like, you have to have the peaks and valleys, especially for like, are you organizing it from like most to least expensive, or are you like, this just kind of felt like scattershot. The most affordable one was in the middle. Like I didn't really see the structure to the video itself. So one of the things, I forget who was mentioning this to me, of like, in our pitches, like, we're getting wildly varying numbers of like people that sell a lot and people that don't sell a lot. Sometimes the people that sell a lot we have more comments on, and sometimes the people that don't sell a lot we have fewer comments on, and that's kind of up to the algorithm. We can't change that. But like, our point is that if you want that 2.2 thousand units to go up to a lot more, if you have this many followers and that many sales and you're shaking the product, it's only going to get better with these very simple changes,
adjustments. Yeah.
But
peaks and valleys were a big one on that one. It just was all one note.
Right. But even, and this is the problem of like, I couldn't tell you just about any of the features of any of those products, but I remember her going through them. So
yeah,
like you can definitely keep that variety up.
The foot massager had heat. The foot massager had heat on it. I remember that.
Thanks for the subscription. I just realized that. Thank you, Meg. Okay. Last one before our
special round.
Our special round, and yeah, it's on theme. So
Oh, good.
That'll be a little teaser for you. What am I doing? Where am I at? Okay.
Okay, here we go. Oh, she's got the boxes again.
Is it blue, purple, or pink? Because you don't want to grab her one of these for Mother's Day. These are gift boxes already filled with gifts that they can actually use. There's a lot of different colors to choose from, but there are things like sleep masks, bath bombs, and candles, fuzzy socks, and essential oil soap. Each one has a different drinkware tumbler. Every gift box comes with a super soft, cozy blanket. This is a one-and-done gift ready for you to give out. He sold out for Christmas, but I saw they were back in stock and on sale, so I'm going to link them so you can grab the colors you need. What's your mama's favorite color?
Oh, if QVC didn't go out of business, I'd be sending her right there. How beautiful. Yeah. What a wonderful personality. I hate those boxes, but what a great pitch.
Completely engaging.
Top to bottom. I was just like, I almost like them right now, even though I don't like them as an idea.
Well, and that's the crazy thing of like, if you like looking at those earlier gift box videos and comparing it to this one, if you engage with that opening frame, because just that simple question, what's your mama's favorite color, makes you think of your like now you're like you're in whether or not you intended to be or not, which I think was really smart. You know, having multiple boxes open was really smart because it gives, you know, the impression of more rather than less.
So much more. And having all the products like broken out of each one and going through the different boxes and showing what types of different things were in them, but in a very quick, well thought out, well progressed way that led to a punchline at the end. Not just here's all the shit one at a time.
Yeah. So that was Cameo Loves, KAMEOLOVES. Party bags and gifts. So this is within her top category. Accessories, right, wellness supplements, 2.8 thousand sales in the past 28 days, 65.3 thousand followers, and a 2.32% engagement rate. So yeah, she's
healthy.
This is a gift box pitch in the wheelhouse of somebody that pitches gift boxes. She didn't go through everything. I mean, I'm wondering what her numbers would do if they matched our first gentleman. What was that? Simon's Savings, who he's like 10,000 units or something like that. Like you don't need to pull everything out. Like what I liked is she didn't go through like absolutely everything. She like hit the highlights, had the thing, but his overall like layout and placement highlighted the features of the box more and the gifts in the box more. So
I like it better. I like it better not showing all the items. I think that pound for pound, her pitch was more scientifically accurate to get the most sales as possible. Because
I'd agree with that. Yeah.
Like going through each individual one, like we were talking about earlier, offers the consumer the opportunity to pick and choose and decide how many of those will actually get used or not.
Yeah.
And when she's got 3 boxes open and she's just picking like the number 1 or number 2 item, like the most popular, most, you know, the best item out of each of those boxes, the eye guard for when you're sleeping and the bath bomb, like those things come up, and now everyone's like, oh, okay, you're just casting a wider net because I only got 3 options, but all 3 options I went, that makes sense to me. Whereas in the first one, I got 10 options and I said, that doesn't make sense to me 6 out of 10 times.
I see. Yeah. You know what, when you were talking and I was just waiting for my turn to speak, no, but your point made me realize the difference between the two. Of the first pitch is somebody that is like an excellent pitchman at specific products, where you have to highlight everything about the product to add the value to stack the benefits,
Bingo.
for the benefit stacking. Whereas this person is like, for gift boxes, less is more. Like, hit the
Yep.
3 amazing things, because that's already worth $30 in your mind, and you don't have what you're talking about of like, well, 6 out of 10 I don't care about. You're like, oh, I get these 3 things and there's more, which allows the consumer imagination to go, oh, what if
Bingo.
there's this in there?
Bingo.
That's a really good point. It's a really good point. And she's doing great numbers, as we can
She crushed it.
see.
That was a great one to end on, because we really came full circle. We started with me saying I hate this gift box, and now with her, I'm like, all right, it's not so bad.
Well, it's like one of those things where if you watch an infomercial long enough, you're kind of like, yeah, maybe I do.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I had a real character arc in the last 65 minutes. I'll be honest.
I'm proud of your growth. I'm proud of
Thanks.
us, frankly.
I'm proud of us.
I shared a video with Peter the other day of like, statistically, like 90%. What was it? Like 90% of podcasts don't make it past episode 5, and then another. It's something like an insane number of like 21 is the limit, and this is episode 24, I think. Thank you guys for downloading or finding us on the Spotify, Apple Podcast, anywhere you get your podcast. It promulgates to all the different things. Getting listens on there, and the earlier numbers are going up. So kind of surprised, because those were the first couple ones. We were still finding our feet, and we're still growing. I mean, we're two 40-year-olds trying to figure out the internet. So God bless us. We're doing our best.
I'm good enough, smart enough. Gosh darn it, people like.
Gosh darn it. Okay. Oh, hold on. Meg, since you were the first person to comment on any of our things about the patch, we're gonna get you one.
Meg gets a patch. Congratulations, Meg.
Congratulations, Meg.
By the way, Steven's desperate need for attention. He'll put that patch on any piece of clothing you want. Like, you can just doesn't matter. You name the clothing. Ralph Lauren shirt. Like, he'll go out and get it for you. He'll make sure you get that patch wherever you want it.
Don't think I didn't clock Steven's desperate need for attention. Like, you are right here next to me. So
is that the pot calling the kettle black?
And I will be bringing that up in our therapy session.
That's fair.
Don't you worry about it. What? Oh, the other thing I was going to do at some point was there were also like a lot of lives going on about this.
All right.
I think it might be fun to find a sales live.
Do you have, I mean,
let me see which one of these. I forgot that I found 2. There's like a 1960s commercial. Actually, they're both 60s commercials.
Well, we can only have one.
We can always just do both.
No, it's only one special moment per episode.
Okay, do you want Glad sandwich bags or 1960s Xerox, like one of the first Xerox machines?
Oh, Glad sandwich bags all day.
Okay.
I hate school. Why? My sandwiches are so stale, nobody will trade with me. Oh.
Man from Glad, mother flunking out.
Here, Mom. Try Glad sandwich bags with the fold lock top. Fold this flap in, this flap over. Fold lock top locks in sandwich, freshness and flavor.
I've learned my lesson.
Get Glad sandwich bags with the fold lock top. From Union Carbide.
Oh man, life was so simple then, you know.
Make our problems.
Glad plastic bags with the fold up top. Look, everything's now, man. I wish we could go back in time. If I could turn back time. Yeah.
If I
If we-
could
if-
pitch
if
my
we-
way.
If we don't get a cease and desist for using the Sharks tagline over and over again, now we'll definitely get one from Cher. So
Yeah, they trademarked that. Yeah.
They
Well, it's
must
a parody.
have. Come
It's a parody.
on.
Well, so there's two things. I looked at the fair use fair
thank
use
you.
rules. One is we're reviewing.
Oh, okay.
So you can use the original material if you are reviewing it. And then anytime we sing something, we change a couple words, making it parody. So
That's fair. The Weird Al Yankovic clause, as it's called.
well, yeah. Although, like, I always heard, like, from what I always heard, I know more about that man's career than most. He always got permission for his things.
did.
Like 4 or 5 years ago, my birthday present to myself was his entire discography on vinyl, and it came in a accordion, a record holder accordion. So like you pull it open and you can pull out the records. It's pretty cool.
That is awesome.
His
So
concert was crazy awesome. It was like this at the Staples Center, and it was almost sold out. But he just puts on a show, man. And I don't even know how old he is now, but
Knowing that he asks permission before doing any of the parody songs, which do you think was his most uncomfortable conversation?
Millionaire, white and nerdy, probably. That would be my guess.
How do you think that conversation went?
You know, I'm not sure. From what I remember of reading about it, it was there was a lot of like initial resistance because he very much didn't want to be like made fun of or this, that, and the other.
Oh, I see.
And then when he found out, because that's a younger artist, but he found out like, oh, Michael Jackson has said yes to this guy. The most contentious one though was Amish Paradise. Coolio didn't like it very much at all until he found out like what it was doing for his numbers, because it brought so many people into that song that otherwise wouldn't have heard it. So yeah, we can go down that Weird Al rabbit hole
I
anytime
jammed
you
to
want.
Amish Paradise a lot.
Yeah, Amish Paradise definitely. I definitely couldn't do it word for word right now. As I walk through the
in the shadow of the take a look
where I
at
harvest my grain,
real.
I take a look at my wife and realize she's very plain. Yeah, absolutely love that song. Anyways, great, good stuff. Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, to all of our listeners. Happy Mother's Day to your mom.
Thanks, man.
Don't act when you're back up in Philly, I will find an excuse to get this dish that you're talking about. I will invite myself over.
The dish
you mentioned that your mom made at the beginning of the episode.
The dish?
The food that you were talking about?
Oh, you're trying to get chicken cutlets?
I'm trying to get chicken cutlets. That's what I'm trying to invite myself over for dinner.
Bro, you got to be in Florida for that shit. You think Arlene's going up to Philadelphia?
Oh, for whatever reason, I thought she was up there.
No, you got to come down to Orlando, bro. You got to come to the House of the Mouse. and I think I could arrange cutlets after that, but
okay. I don't know why I assumed she was still up there. All right.
She moved down to Florida in 21. And now you talk to her about it and she's like, I'm never going up there again. It's too cold up there. No, but the weather's not great. Everybody's miserable. They pretend they're happy. They're not happy. I have dolphins. I have palm trees. I go to the beach once a week. I got a pool, and the pool overlooks a lake. I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere. I'm like, all right,
love
great.
it.
The pool's like this big. The lake like leads to, the electrical facility and like the garbage disposal facility across the way. She doesn't care. She's like, the ducks, they come and play. The white birds, the egrets, they come and play. All the birds love me. All the birds love me. I'm like, great. This is awesome. All the birds love you. You've got a pool that overlooks the lake. Like
living your best life.
Yeah, living your best life.
Living your best life. Love it.
It's buy one get one chicken breasts at Publix. Like this, like life really just turned out peachy, man.
Yeah, love it. No notes, Arlene. All right.
No notes.
Well, thank you guys. This has been fun. Happy, like I said, happy Mother's Day to all. And
Steven, hit
that
us
is
with
a wrap
outro.
on another episode of Start the Song Over. Oh, there you go. That's another wrap on an episode of So You Think You Can Pitch. Wait, don't go yet. If you liked what you heard today, hit that subscribe button. And if you subscribe in the next 10 minutes, we'll throw in a brand new episode absolutely free. That's right. Free reviews, free follows, free shares. Operators are standing by. I've been Steven Kerrigan. That was Peter Rockforte. And this is So You Think You Can Pitch, where every episode is a limited time offer you don't want to miss. Or every pitch is better be worth wrapping up. No, that one didn't work. I'm sick of the
We're gonna work on it. We're gonna workshop that last part.
We're gonna, yeah, we should have.
We're doing great. We're doing great.
Bye.